Are you ready? Let's go then. That was Aerosmith, Top of the Bobs. One of the WrestleMania themes for the weekend. Yeah, I liked Peter Gabriel's Big Time as well. That was a... You can tell a good theme for WrestleMania. Big Time was one of them. That is another. You've had what? All right, game. Blimey. Green Light is another one. And ladies and gentlemen, that was another great one. Okay, we have a few things to do here, first of all. I have to make my way out here, hang on. Because I need a couple of things I need to collect. We'll go collect and then we'll come back. Hello, Michael. You don't remember many of them, yeah. Some of them are really bloody good. But some of them are like, yeah, forgettable. How's it going, Michael? I'm going to go pick up some stuff. And then we're going to go look at some stuff that I've seen. La da da, la da da. Thank you very much for the raid, Top of the Bobs. Now I can say that loud, say that loud, say that loud. Now I can say that loud. Now I am streaming here.
A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the master brewer prefers heartier fare.
It's Master Brewer. Nothing else.
The cold
Cheers, dude.
kept the stove warm. The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Yeah, a bit of Phil Collins to the first one.
I'm going to do pull and you can spit up your...
It worked. I got one.
I mean, it was the 80s though, wasn't it?
A rolled up tarpaulin. Probably just like the ones
Marco
hanging all over the place.
Marco intentionally uses words like and because he believes it would be too embarrassing to write them down here.
Right, so we picked up some rubbish, a coffee pot, a net, a stalactite, and a bit of tarpaulin. What do I need these for? I don't know. Phil Collins, The Ultimate Warrior. I don't remember one being with The Ultimate Warrior.
And down we go.
Right, let's have a look around here, shall we?
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
Kidnaps. I mean, maybe a kidnap scheme. Right, so we've looked at the kitchen. There's also other levers here. It happened. What's the Ultimate Warrior in a Phil Collins video?
My very cool room. My old Gnome Scout rucksack. Pretty tough that, but somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger.
Yes, you are right there, Michael, because I didn't have this game.
Pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity.
What was that?
That won't work. How?
Yeah. Phil Collins, the Ultimate Warrior, appeared together on a comedic 1990 CBS special. No, but Two Hearts doesn't even. That song doesn't even go anywhere close to a wrestling match, unless of course he was doing it to impress a woman.
She builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy. That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
Right, so was it your sister's bedroom, your bed lever for the gnome room? And to be fair, a very kind person bought me this, Michael, for Christmas. Which is why I'm playing it now after the bootleg.
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. This chair is completely uninteresting. Like I said, a chair to sit on. It's still a chair.
Are we sure it's a chair?
A totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever.
You can sit on it though, Wilbur, surely.
It is a chair. Honest.
All right, Wilbur, calm down.
Okay, whatever. It's a horse.
No, you said it's a chair. Don't lie. Do not lie to my chat, Wilbur.
Beautiful big white horse.
It's not Binky. Stop it.
What is your problem? A chair is a chair is a chair.
I mean, you can use them to hit people with, I guess. You know.
I'm not going to answer. The chair, of course. That's the key to it all. Not a chair.
Okay, right. No, those are folding steel chairs, yes. So, we have all this stuff. I don't know what it does yet.
That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
Now, I know what you're thinking about that, sub. Do not. That's wrong. Funny, granted. Very dark humour, but wrong. They might well be.
An old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object. Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes.
I'll take the extendable arm. Now, I've been looking at a guide. I've got a guide here, a video guide of how far I've been.
Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie.
I mean, Michael there with the logic. You cannot doubt his logic there.
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him. Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
A curse meter? You are cursed.
Something my granddad is working on. No idea what it is. And I'm pretty certain I don't want to know either. I like my granddad, but his inventions are usually pretty dangerous.
Since his debut, I am so glad Danhausen's gone down well in WWE. That man is fucking great.
Dad's Vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
You are cursed!
Also, by the way, if you don't like one taking the piss a bit, have I got news for you about something that's coming up very soon on the channel?
Are you taking a piss?
So you have a choice.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly. A huge machine, I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away.
Look at him. Look at him. Right, so what we've got to do is we've got to get Mr. Wilbur here, who has a ring, the one ring to rule them all, to see Archmage Alistair. Remember him? I remember him. Remember him from the second game? Yes. We've got to go to Seastone. But he doesn't want to go on his own. He needs help. He's not going to walk it. So we're trying to speak to Grandad.
Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment, I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what? For your journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I do.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else.
Whew. I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only do. This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear, I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right, I can have a look around, but no promises.
So good game. Before we make this decision, I'm going to reply to Top of the Bobs here. Her Majesty's Smithing is brilliant. It is a very funny, very short. You can do it. You can complete it in an afternoon. Very short, fun game. The Pony, I used to watch someone who I was friends with for a while, but then stuff happened. They used to play the Deponia series a lot. Quite funny. Point and click adventures. Not boredom, no. Yeah, so what was all the stuff I
About my
needed?
equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
Without legs?
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is everything. We're living in the information age.
So I need a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you'll need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
It's a map and a helmet
Just
and a parachute.
why I mean a parachute.
Just a precaution.
Well, Alistair doesn't know about all this stuff at the moment. All we know is like Yodobbin, right? He fell off a dragon in a cage and said, "You got a ring here, son. That I need to take to Alistair." Old Yobby, yeah. See, right? And then we have that Gronk thing that sounds more like Zippy from Bloody Rainbow, you know. "Oh, wow, I'm going to get you. Jeffrey's not going to be happy." You know, him.
This ring, do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The Gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible.
So map, helmet and parachute, okay.
I'm supposed to travel to a human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
Okay.
Do you know the Archmage? Have you ever met him?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel. But I've heard lots about him. He's a powerful mage, of course. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service. He lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone. Of course, being the important man he is, he's always away on business.
I hope he's there. I always wanted to meet a real mage.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? No one else. Give me your word of honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Okay. I swear I'd give it to the Archmage personally.
And not someone who could be the Archmage in disguise. What? Wait, Professor Layton games are coming to Steam? No. Well, that's big news.
Well, we can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss sits in his fortress drinking beer from dawn till dusk while his comrades are fighting on the front line.
I think he misses them.
Well, perhaps. But one thing's for sure. We are on our own, soldier.
Okay, so let's have a look at this again.
What am I supposed to be getting again?
Oh, wow.
What am I supposed to be getting again, sir? Helmet, map, and parachute.
Thanks, Grandad. Sir, Colonel. I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye. And never look at anyone on the underground.
That's very sage advice. So what can we use as a parachute?
That won't work. How am I... My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger.
She's got empty coffee pot. What? See, I'm seeing if we can... I don't think it's anything here then that we can use. We're gonna have to go on a hunt, aren't we?
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
So again, as I said before, for games like this, backseat gaming, go right ahead. If you know what to do here on any of these, please feel free.
A perfect fit. Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
Okay. I know what that's for. The mutant. The mutant in the pot. Oh, I will bet some sort of
Actually, dwarfs have a thing for
Dunno
beautiful
what.
architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
go and see where we can get that. Then we'll look at the robot. Jobby's ears.
Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Hello,
That slime
Flossie.
had to be so evil.
The cooking.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit.
So we've got the
That should
helmet.
keep my head safe. All I need now is the map and a parachute.
So, what are we going to use for a parachute and a map? How's it going, Flossie?
It did its job and promptly switched itself off again. Our rat hunter here is quite the energy hog.
There's a hole in the wall.
It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
There's the map. Are there any pantaloons around?
It's worth a try. Yikes!
What? What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Pantaloons.
Phew. That was close. I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
So what do I have to distract him with? I need to find a source of strong caffeine. Well, I've got a coffee pot here.
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should speed up the melting process.
I put it on the oven.
The stove is still a little warm.
I'm looking for cakes.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could eat something up. It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Okay. Do I chuck it over him? He fucks off, gets dried up. I don't think we can brew coffee, can we? No, we can't. So, what do we do with that then?
That won't work. How am I supposed to attach the tarpaulin to the backpack?
Do we somehow combine the tarpaulin with a net and then to the rucksack to make the parachute? Now, how do we do that? Sounds way too
It did its
logical.
job and promptly switched itself off again.
Yeah, it is,
That
isn't
hunter
it?
here is quite the energy hog.
So we need something to cut the ropes, the net up, I guess. Right, so we need to find a way to move.
I'm not climbing up there. It's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
So we need to find something to somehow make a parachute. But it's got to be the tarpaulin then. It's got to be the
No
rope.
way I can walk all the way to Seastone. That's many days' march through these mountains.
So how do we do this? How are we supposed to do this?
The bastion looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed.
So again, chat, any ideas? Throw them our way.
I can't reach that.
I had to catch the fish first.
My old tennis racket, although I was never very good. Catgut is missing. What did I use that for? I'll just knock the loose ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine scoop net.
Ah. I can't use a scoop.
One of my dad's inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each.
Well, Roti has it now. He has like a little scoop net thing. But how do we get this?
Our kitchen. There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
So we need barley. So what do we need the barley for? Okay, chap, we got some stuff. So what we need to do is twofold. Create a parachute and get the map from the thingy guy, from where the guy's sitting. Barley in the plant pots, water it after. Oh! That is a very good idea, Flossie. I'll do that now.
I don't even know what to do with 1 handful of barley. Why do I need 2 then? I don't even know what to do with 1 handful of barley. Why do I need 2 then? Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains. The plants have grown. I could have sworn they weren't here yesterday. Mum probably uses a really good fertilizer.
Well, we tried that. Didn't work, sadly. Yeah, we're jumping from the mountain down to the area. Now it is saying about plant the barley.
I don't even know what to do with 1 handful of barley. Why do I need 2 then?
Is there something in the kitchen we can put the barley in? Because you use barley to make beer, don't you?
The master brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how. I point it out to the master brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up.
So we can't combine anything with there. That's done with. We can't throw that over the guy. I don't have rope as such now. I could, whenever I tried combining the top with the rucksack, this is what happens.
That won't work. How am I supposed to attach the tarpaulin to the backpack?
The rope I had, or the net I had, is now the homemade net.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The master brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller. He was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer. He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. And he was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache. Master brewer, sir.
Could you move so I could get the map, please?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a parachute, would you?
That's a good one.
I didn't think so. Mr. Master Brewer, sir, could I maybe borrow that map over there?
What, that? Oh, lad, that map shows the finest taverns in the land. And this one's on it, too.
Oh, I'd be really careful with it.
No, to be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot going on here since war broke out. I've got no chance of being featured again. That's why the map is staying where it is.
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa, but don't you think he's a few Jills short of a pint?
My granddad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Grandad and I will show everyone. I don't want to trouble you any further. Good night.
And yourself. Have a good one.
So, we have to try and find a way to get him out of the way.
I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified.
Okay, can we put something in the stove then?
Oh, I don't think it would like that.
Don't see anything for the toolbox here.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
Can't give him that.
Oh, I don't think it would like that.
Doesn't want the toolbox.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. The
We've
beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The Master Brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller.
hear me
He
out.
was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer.
We've got to
He's a
get.
bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. Andy was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache.
Wilbur, please.
Beards are important, and the beard he was born that he's a bachelor. Andy was.
I think I let him sleep. He won't help me anyway.
We've got to try and find something to get a little bit of his beard, I suspect, because then we can get maybe the robot hunting him. I haven't seen scissors yet. Maybe they're back in the thingy. Maybe they're back in the I don't believe they're in the kitchen. I believe they may be. Wait, hang on.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats.
No. No. Right, so we know that the tarpaulin and the rucksack are together, so we don't need to use those. The ring we can't use because it's important for later on. So we'll need to try and find some scissors or something.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Is there anything in the kitchen?
Our kitchen. Mum hid the knives as a precaution after Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year. She doesn't trust us anymore.
Yeah, let's get the map sorted first, and then we'll get the parachute.
No, I can't. Well, maybe I can.
Just a tiny bit.
I'm gonna burn in hell for this, guaranteed.
Right, we'll get the map first, and then we'll concentrate on the parachute making.
The X100 is ready for use again. The X100 is ready for use again. I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit. Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen. I have a feeling that was...
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course! Why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance.
That might give us something.
That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
Well, something's happened.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything. I have it. The map of the area. So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. So all I need now is a parachute.
Aye, bloody hell, boyo, we need a parachute.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
So what do we need the barley for?
When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
Ha ha! It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of her.
That works.
Great idea.
Too right. But he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
I wonder if there's more of his beard in there.
Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the scissors left to create this.
That won't work. How am I supposed to attach the tarpaulin to the backpack?
And why have we made a catching net?
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
Look to the window.
Love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's just a touch quiet around here.
Okay, so we got 2 of the 3. Which is nice. That's so nice. So nothing in the kitchen then. So we need to try and find some rope or some shit.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats.
So I guess it's back to the other area. There's nothing else out here.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history.
So it's this fish. I mean, we set the fish
I
going.
can't reach that.
Why can you not reach it?
This chair is completely uninteresting.
It's like stand on the chair, get it that way. So we can't put the barley there.
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Then why can't we plant the barley? Because I like the idea of
I don't even
that.
know what to do with 1 handful of barley. Why do I need 2 then? My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology.
You see, it says for it to do it, so why can't we?
I think I'll just leave that alone. We gnomes have a golden rule: hands off another gnome's experiments.
We might as well see what's down
Out we
below.
go. They used to hang all over the hall. Now these 2 are all we have left.
I thought he was wearing the helmet there, he wasn't.
A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Ha ha!
Let's see. I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack. Yes, that works. I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done. There we go. A parachute. And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad. Fast.
Well, I don't see anything else we need.
Dad's vice. Brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
I guess we use some of this other stuff later then.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attack. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
I beg your pardon.
Great, I know, but
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
I got a map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my life. But of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rub.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Why do I think that cog bit's in the fish? See if we can get the dwarven ale first, shall we? Why do I think we couldn't use the net yet until we had to look at the fish? Or until we had to talk to Grandad about it.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
And why not?
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic metallic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! That was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using the decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
No.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really, really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
Like what?
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
But that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope.
Well, we got 2 to 3.
Hops and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
Yeah, where am I supposed to get hops
Do you
from?
have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh? Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
I think it's in the here.
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Do we use the net?
I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Hey, that water's very good. We can use this.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
It's in there.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops. Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
That was easy.
Wilbur.
I've got some hops for the ale.
Oh, no, my lad. That's not enough. I need more hops. A proper handful.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
Ah ha ha ha! We can
Enjoy
do
the
the
celebration.
hops in the plant pot.
Yeah.
Flossie, you were right. I don't think you meant it that way, but you were right. And if you didn't mean it that way, oh, very nice.
Doesn't look like mother plant. Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
Okay.
Oh, I can't reach that. Sometimes.
How can we get this then? Because I reckon that's where the cog is on.
Oh, I can't reach that. The hop is in the potting soil, but I can't possibly wait long enough for it to become a plant. The hop is in the potting soil.
Okay. How can I get this fish? It's got to be in there.
And down we go.
Yeah, I was thinking fertilizer from Mom's room, but I can't actually get into Mom's room.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful mostly.
Okay, so we're going to have to work this one out. Yeah, I do think you're on the right lines, Flossie. I really do. But I can't use the chemistry set bit. See, that only says now to go to the kitchen or the gnome room.
Our kitchen.
Kitchen cupboard. What's in here?
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you. My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments.
You've done it again, Flossie.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff.
Wow.
Good fertilizer, that.
Nah.
Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones. I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
Right, let's go get the dwarven ale sorted and then try and find this cog on this bloody fish thing. No, I'm absolutely fine with you guessing.
Hello, Master.
Say
Mercer.
we're here to go through this together.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho ho! That's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale.
I wonder if they're actually the cogs in the thing, mate.
Let's all go now.
In the robot.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Oh, we haven't met Nate yet.
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents. And you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure,
Yeah.
even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Let's see if we can get this cog from the bot, shall we? I still think it's that fish, though. I do think it's the fish. Problem is, how do we get the fish? What do I need to get to the fish?
Oh, I can't reach that. Like I said, a chair to sit on.
Where is this cog then? We could potentially give Grandpa it thingy. Grandpa the thingy. Hey, you've been on the ball tonight so far, Flossie, so...
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we're only missing the cog. Dismissed!
Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Where are we going to get this cog from, though? He had the hammer.
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
See, it doesn't even go over the fish to catch it.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Can't even open the toolbox. Yeah, it really should. And that's why they invented firearms.
Oh, I can't reach that.
So they can't even use the chair because it just comes up with a stupid,
It's
it's a chair.
little, chair.
Stand up on chair, grab bloody fish. I don't know why. What am I not doing here, chat? I haven't.
Can't
No,
reach that.
no. That was Ivo who had that. All I have is the parachute now, the map of the region, the homemade net, which won't work, the toolbox, and the ring.
Our kitchen.
Yeah, hey, if anybody wants to Google, go for it. Say we're full on backseat gaming for puzzle games like this. It's like we're doing it all together.
Totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever.
Oh, hang on, 1 second. Look at
Another one of
lamps.
Dad's inventions. He calls it eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters. We used to have jelly glowfish all over the walls. I found that a little cosier.
Ah, does nothing. Does nothing. Like the good old days of the word searches. Exactly.
And down we go.
Like the word searches and the pogies. Because to me, logic and common sense would say that the cog is in the fish. We bring the fish down, we take the cog from there and go, there you go, Colonel Grandad, we have the cog. But I can't reach the bloody thing, and I don't see anything else here. I mean,
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful mostly. I'll let him get on with his work while I do my part of the job.
so Google says I'm right, but how do I use it?
Gotcha.
I tried that many times, you bastard! Now we put him in the vice.
And down we
You
go.
taking the I'm going to do cool, and you can spit up your.
You saw me try it with a net. Was it a timing thing? Did I have to do the other thing first?
Dad's vice
That's a lot of
brings back
bullshit.
a lot of memories.
It is.
It's stuck. Poor thing. Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool. There you are, a 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly. Oh, maybe it wasn't.
I felt like the Buffy swearing keyboard there with flange.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Xylophone buggery. Minch.
Report back.
Here's the cog, Grandad. I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero. One of our
It was.
best. We will honor his memory. Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off? That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was of course designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy. Fire! Good luck.
Well, it sounds like good luck. Meanwhile, at the castle,
Where is it?
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will. Who else knows about it?
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But
But
an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit. What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage. No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it. Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
I'm gonna go on the assumption that we can go straight into the cellar. It's a bad assumption considering it's, you know.
Typical bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies. Oh, yuck. The back of the fireplace. When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves. A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Of course the cellar wouldn't be straight away, would it?
A standard jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again.
Though I did get flashbacks of Paradigm again.
Looks like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door. Shame. Just a stinky mummy.
It's the mummy from the second game again!
What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... You, you just speak?
I'm surprised you remember him!
Me? No.
Well, yes you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
You just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean
Where's
MacGuffin,
my
the
jello?
archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer.
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
If it's Dice a Million, then yes it is.
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen.
Oh man.
I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
A Dave.
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless. Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language.
Yeah, by the way, if you haven't played Paradigm, do so.
The
It's
books
fucking
MacGuffin's talking
hilarious.
about is hidden in the cellar. These books aren't of interest.
Especially if Top of the Bobs, if you're still here, please play it. It's fucking great.
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot. It's the gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the last entry. There are others before it.
Well, then read it.
What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things. A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle. He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there. A stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers.
You know what that looks like?
A little wooden box. Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship, though. A strange stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments.
It is the second reference of this game.
The stone chest is decorated with 2 angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it.
I wouldn't open it if I want, unless I wanted to, have my face melted off.
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters.
I'll wait for someone to guess. I can't. There's the third reference.
Not really worth a closer look.
How they got away with 3 references here? Isn't there? Yeah, you're not one of them. Yeah, not for the Nazis.
What's likely to happen, eh?
Oh, we are opening it.
Sound. Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here? The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what...
We opened the Ark of the Covenant.
I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand. There is something in there. A little brass key.
Oh.
It's locked.
Yes. Holy Grail in the Ark of the Covenant. Brilliant.
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box. The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Ah, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
No worries, Michael. No worries, matey. Hopefully, I'll catch you Sunday?
I'm definitely not tidying up here. Why hasn't the gremlin's companion sorted this out? A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants. A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around.
I think she did,
White
mate.
shirts, grey socks, red underpants. Must be that.
So good to see you, Mortimer. A very strange person was just here insisting that they were you.
That was me.
You, Mortimer? Why did you pretend to be you?
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Have you done something to your hair?
Well, she hasn't met Nate yet.
Then
Are you seriously mistaking me for a metre-high, wrinkly, bald old gremlin?
oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Mortimer. Look at me. I've seen better days, too.
I am not Mortimer. Mortimer sent me. I'm looking for a secret cellar. Can you tell me how I can get into the cellar?
Into the cellar? Of course.
And where is the cellar?
What cellar do you mean?
What?
What? You have grown, Mortimer.
Yes, yes. Oh, how we laugh. I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some kind of stone figure. All the rest is absolutely of no use to me at all without the machine. There's a six-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
Yes, where is the statue then? Is the statue outside? Do we have to go and look outside?
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace. Strange. Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace. Strange.
Fireplace. So that's the other bit. That's a very good point.
Not quite as good as a real mirror, but I can see my reflection. Looking good, as usual. I can only see myself and a portion of the room in the improvised mirror.
Okay.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around.
I think I've missed something outside. Let's go have a quick look outside, see if we missed anything out here.
The groundwater is only a few metres down in this region. Presumably the well isn't very deep. I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side. I'd say this is a pretty basic... The flour then comes out of... A daring structure, and just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
I'll call you wonky.
A large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside. A pile of logs. There is no way that MacGuffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn. Three should be enough. Once they get going, they'll burn for a few hours.
Okay.
An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Cool, look at the size of those pumpkins.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden. A tatty wonky scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it. A scarecrow that doesn't even scare Cheep Cheep is clearly of no use whatsoever.
I was going to say...
I'm looking for kids.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side. That makes no sense if the watering can is empty.
That's why we're going to fill it up. The well, you stupid bugger lads. Come on.
I should wind up the rope first.
It's right, proper crank.
That was suspiciously easy. The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone. That should hold. Let's give it a whirl.
It was worth a shot, yeah?
It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Oh, we can put there. But now we need to start the fire.
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
So we need to start the stove and then use this, I guess, for the ingredient. But where is the ingredient? Because I guess once the fire is started, then we can see this. Because I guess it's something around here. I think the cellar's around here.
Well, that's just great.
Well, further than I thought
Hello,
it
Mortimer.
would be tonight.
Yes, now listen. I have to find the secret cellar and I think you might be able to help me. so please pull yourself together.
Of course. Of course.
That's good. Now, I have a few questions for you. I will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time.
Yeah.
The light opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss. We deliberate. We debate. We chat. But we would never go skiing.
Huh?
Why? Do you really want to go skiing?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea. Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Don't mummies have their brains pulled out via their noses during the mummification process?
I don't think so.
I do. Can you tell me where the secret door is and how to open it?
Oh, you are getting forgetful, Mortimer.
Yes, I am.
Yes, exactly. So help me out here. How do I open that secret door again?
What secret door?
This is gradually ceasing to be funny.
What?
That. The secret door to the cellar. How can I open it?
You always fiddle around with that thing there, that stone figure, and then the secret door opens and you disappear somewhere.
And exactly where do I go then?
How should I know? I haven't left my sarcophagus for 4,000 years.
No wonder you're a little soft in the head.
You are not Mortimer. Why are you pretending to be Mortimer?
I've had enough.
Bye.
Jelly glowfish are really quite frugal animals. They need water and a little bit of food every now and then. I guess this one lacked the latter.
So, where do we get the green bit from? Where do we get the light?
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages.
I saw Stonehead there.
Adonaish and Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul. Perhaps a memento from one of the professor's expeditions. Wait, there is something else. There's a six-sided flat stone hidden under the paper.
Ah!
It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it. Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I... How pretty. The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom. Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened. Hello, you in there, ghost? Give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, And that won't be of any use to anyone. Why the wait? The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom. Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello? Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar... Hello? The vessel's a few centimetres...
Right, we saw the beans there, right?
Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in
Oh,
this
got the
house,
beans.
then tell me, what do I do now? Hello? Where did the professor get this strange machine from? And is it really going to help me find the secret passageway? Where did the professor get this strange machine from? And is it really going to help? Oi! If you're Hello? The vessel's a few
Okay, how do I get out of this bit? Ah, there we go.
There are some brown stains on the bottom.
There we go. I was no, that's not the don't want the exit from the fucking game. That's better.
It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
Okay, where do we put that now?
It'd be better to light the fire first, then the watering can isn't going to be in the way.
Okay, candles. Can we pick up the candles?
There's nothing more there of interest to me.
Okay.
I can only see myself and a portion of the room in the improvised mirror. A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the...
So we need to find some fire. And how's Balatro going, Beaver?
the pump... Do you have any idea which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world? No, that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been thrown back into the same fire that was used to forge it. No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlins book. If only I had it already. Why is that scarecrow not scaring you? Yes, certainly. And how? Normally you're the first to take flight. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Okay. We've got to look at getting a fire going.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Oh, great.
got any news and he'll only start reproaching me again.
Okay, so what do we use then to get rid of the thorns?
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Flower
An
pot?
upturned flower pot made of clay. There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet.
Right, so we've got flint.
I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly. A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
So I need something more.
Do you know how that machine works? What's the fuel that I need to put in the bowl?
Dum 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 dum.
We know what it is.
No, don't creep up on me like that.
I have been standing here for some time.
I've been standing here for 4,000 years.
Oh, great. Now what's in the machine? Do you know how it works?
I'm really sorry, Morty. Can't help you there. If you're getting a bit forgetful, you should write things down.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, don't creep up on me like that.
I've had enough.
Bye.
Do we take the document then? And put the document on the stove.
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone.
Okay, flint.
I'll give it a go. What?
Oh no, we have to take the. We have to try and take the kettle then, don't we? We boil the kettle. We put the powder in the cup.
Let's see. The water's boiling. A watering can full of hot water.
Surely you'd burn your hand on the handle.
The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom. Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello? Beans, and what was that about the fuel again? Ah yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder into boiling water.
Which it did. Okay, so what do we do now then?
A wooden tub about half. Oh, I can only see myself and a portion of the room in the improvised mirror.
So we've got the powder. I mean, you know, common sense would dictate you pour the powder into the cup.
The vessel's a few.
Maybe a Google time again.
Nothing else in there. The box is empty.
For some reason it's not allowing me. See, surely.
Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello? Oi, ghost! If you're hello?
It's got to be. See, this just makes more sense.
Very well. The water's turning brown. And it smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted. And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
Couldn't bloody do it normally, could we?
Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Oh no!
Clever mechanism.
Thank you. See you later, Flossie. You have a good one.
This is the legendary secret cellar.
Oh, that was brilliant. Oh no!
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere. Strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark room. I somehow have to open the bars. There are 3 stone figures by the bars. Each one of them has a precious stone in it. This one here has an emerald. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I think it's a sapphire. This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby.
Ruby!
A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall. Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
What I'm going to do for the
I'm not
end.
expected to do the gardening now.
Well, you kind of are.
A small fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
We're going to use the shears on the Fawns, and that's probably going to be the last thing we do tonight's stream. Because we've been going about 2 hours.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Okay. So we've done quite a bit tonight.
Hey, that's the staff that was in the picture on the wall. About 2 meters long, and it has a top made of bronze. It's just the jewel that's missing.
So now we need to find the jewel, I guess.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around.
Because the mirrors
White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
are going to be the ones that go on to obviously the staff to shine the light on the jewels that open the gates.
Yoo-hoo!
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question. What color is his underwear?
Red.
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing's always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
2.
2?
Uh,
You asked me about his underwear.
but why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budleberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No. So, what is the answer?
I have your father, is what he said to me.
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Oh,
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
welcome. Okay.
The sad remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip. Fits perfectly. A small, fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient.
Yeah, so how do we...
A small, fat figure. I can only see myself in a portion of the room in the improvised mirror. I can only see myself in a portion of the room in the improvised mirror.
So we're going to have to do something with the mirrors. Bounce that off there. That goes down into the cellar. Hits the other mirror.
I bet that the light beam is meant to enter the house through that window. I just can't reach it. Hey, Cheep Cheep, you'll never believe it. I found the secret door and I've been into the cellar. say, I could do with a bit more encouragement here, silly bird. Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry, you aren't a silly bird. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
So we need to find something then that's gonna...
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
That's gonna open that.
I bet that the light beam is meant to enter the house through that window. I just can't reach it.
Do I pick up the staff? Oh, yes, I do realise I am carrying on past.
I think I'd better take the staff with me. It might come in handy elsewhere.
If I'm on a roll, I might as well finish it until I go, oh.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
I did a thing. I thought of a thing.
That's the hole into which one can put the staff. It's about... The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor. There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
And once more, we're feeling.
Excellent. Harvest.
We did it. We did it, chat. We did it.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah!
Chapter 2 in the town. We did chapter 1. Chapter 1's all done. Lovely. We're nicely on the way.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Wilbur and Ivo, yes.
My name is, Willow Brush, Weather Wood?
What kind of a name is that?
Well, it's just my name.
So you don't want to tell me your real name then? On a secret mission, are we?
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows? Who knows?
We have to finish this conversation.
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Willowbrush Weatherwood, who wants to become a pirate, best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
Yeah,
Thanks,
probably.
Mr. Shield Hand. See you later.
And there we go, chap. There we go. We have done for the night. Pretty successful, I think you'll find. I think we did well there as a group. Very, very cool. Thank you, Top of the Bobs, for the raid. I am going to head off now because it's like midnight. Next time I will be on, for certain, will be Sunday morning. I'm guessing, unless, you know, I'm too tired for WrestleMania, which is a possibility, for Breakdown. We have a helicopter to destroy that's going to take 6 rockets. Yeah, 6 of the buggers. So I am going to call it there. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you have a good night, wonderful evening, nice sleep. If you know, if you're able to. If not, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.
Are you taking the piss?